Hey guys, I'm Grace and welcome to A Few Minutes with Grace. And today I'm going to talk about identity. I think majority of us struggle with confidence. And I'm thinking, why do we have such a hard time being confident, right? And even with the most arrogant people, deep inside, they're very insecure and they're not actually confident. They just try to make themselves look bigger and stronger to hide their weaknesses and their insecurities. So I was thinking, it must be identity. How do we know what our identity is? When we introduce someone, when we meet someone, usually you tell them what you do, right? I am a teacher, or I am a lawyer and this is what I do, and what you do becomes your identity. But I realize we often put our identity based on the wrong things, and when those things are always changing and unstable, we lose track of who we are and the essence of us, and we become so unconfident, we become so insecure. And so I just want to quickly share a story that I have. Last year when I moved back from Hong Kong, I came back to Canada and I was so struggling with who am I. When I meet people, I'm I don't know what to say. I'm a student, I guess, but I used to say, oh yeah, I work at a church, I'm a children minister, and that's who I am. But because I'm no longer doing that, I don't even have a job, I can't really tell people what I do or who I am. So I was really lost. Second, we often let people define us by what we have. And when I moved back, I tend to think people in Canada, or at least in Vancouver, people get married earlier than the people in Hong Kong. So a lot of my friends are already married and they have kids and they've already bought a place, but I didn't have anything. And so I was really saddened, and I'm oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I don't have anything, and I'm still single, and I don't have a house. I don't even know what I'm doing, and I felt who am I? And I struggled with that, my identity, for a few months actually. And third, we are often defined by what people say about us. I don't know about you, maybe you don't have this problem, but I'm sure people like me, or some people will actually feel the same. I love encouragement and compliments, and because my love language is words of affirmation. So what people say means a lot to me, and very fortunately, my friends are all very loving and encouraging, so I always feel loved. But I care too much about what people say, and then I realize, I find myself, I live for people's compliments. I do things so people can compliment me, and that is so bad and so not healthy. And so even with social media, sometimes I hate to admit it, but I care. I'm look how many people like my picture or my post, or how many views. I only have 3 views, and I'll be a little bit depressed. And I'm wow, this is not good. This is really bad for my health, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And I know that I was putting my identity in the wrong places, right? So today I really want to talk about how we struggle with finding who we are since when we were in school. We want to be popular, we want to be liked, we care about what people say, we want to fit into that group, the basketball team or the cheerleading team. And at that time we were already searching who we are, and it's constantly changing. When we move from high school to adulthood, we chase after different things to represent us. For example, what we do, we go after a career, promotion, achievement, and we are still constantly chasing to find out who we are, and we want to be that, so I need to do this. And it's a never-ending chasing game. Is that a word? Never-ending chasing game. It's never ending. We're constantly chasing and chasing. And the scary thing is that reputation, possession, or what is it, achievements, what you do, these are all temporarily. These are always changing. And so in a way, your identity will never be stable. It will never be secure because all these variables are constantly changing. And so today, I want to tell you that your identity is that you are God's beloved son and daughter, and that itself is never ever changing. It's never gonna change, okay? And that your value and worth cannot be seen with the naked eye. Your value and worth, like, it cannot be measured in any way, and that is our secured identity. And I really want to share this verse with you, and this verse is this week's memory verse, and I hope that we can remember to remember where our identity should be placed. And it is, so we fix our eyes not on what is seen but what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary but what is unseen is eternal. 2 Corinthians 4:18. So yeah, I really hope to encourage you guys to remember that you are beloved, you are God's precious child, and that itself should give you confidence. So if you like to listen to me talk, and if you think I can encourage you in any way, I want to invite you to subscribe to our caramel. You can go to our website, www.thebornagainstory.com, and on the caramel, I would give you just like a short little encouragement, so allow you to really grow closer to God with your head, heart, and hands. And so yeah, I hope that it could be a blessing to you and your friends. And so take care. God bless. Bye.